Hello, crypto champions. Here comes the pack of predictions for 2024. Traditionally, before the new year, everyone tries to predict what will happen in the next one, and in today's video, I will tell you about them. Also, at the end of the video, there will be a local market review. Let's go. Ripple issues 7 bold predictions for crypto come 2024. Prominent crypto payment firm Ripple has set the stage for the outlook of the upcoming year with a series of bold predictions from its top leaders. Stuart Alderoty, Ripple's chief legal officer, opened the floor. He offered 3 bold forecasts on the state of policy and U.S. crypto regulation in 2024. Similarly, Adrian Treccani, Ripple's senior vice president of products, made 4 predictions on the evolving landscape of crypto partnerships and adoption. Ripple took to X to share the predictions. These tweets are about to appear on the screen. End of Misguided Lawsuit. According to Alderoty, 2024 will mark the conclusion of the U.S. SEC's case against Ripple, which he has described as a misguided lawsuit. Emphatically, the chief legal officer expressed confidence that the last chapter of the protracted legal battle would unfold in 2024. However, Alderoty noted that the SEC's broader strategy of regulation through enforcement would persist. According to him, the targets would be other industry leaders. Judges will remain last line of defense. Also, Alderoty's predictions foresee the U.S. judiciary playing a crucial role in resisting the SEC's overreach. According to him, judges will continue to act as the final bastion against regulatory excesses. Moreover, the prominent lawyer stated that the SEC would continue to face defeats in major legal battles. This trend, he believes, will culminate in a potential showdown in the Supreme Court. Congressional gridlock on crypto regulation. Furthermore, Ripple's chief legal officer foresees a challenging landscape on the legislative front. Alderoty argued that while U.S. Congress may agree in principle on the need for crypto regulation, he predicts a lack of consensus on the best course of action. He predicted that this disagreement within the legislative body could leave U.S. crypto firms in limbo, while other nations globally make significant strides in advancing their regulatory frameworks. Crypto no longer needs traditional institutions' validation or partnership. Meanwhile, Adrian Treccani, Ripple's senior vice president of products, foresees a paradigm shift in crypto industry dynamics for 2024. Treccani observes a fundamental shift in the crypto industry's approach toward financial institutions. Unlike in the past, when the industry actively courted these institutions, there is now a discernible departure from that narrative. Treccani asserted that the crypto sector has reached a point where it no longer requires the validation or partnership of traditional financial institutions to thrive. Moreover, he highlighted that major global banks and industry giants proactively seek digital asset solutions. According to him, this shift is driven by the rising client demand for financial services that are efficient, transparent, and accessible on demand. Additionally, Treccani noted the shifting trend wherein banks are actively engaging in experiments with tokenized assets. However, he emphasized the necessity for such experimentation within strict compliance and security protocols. Besides, Treccani highlighted Ripple's achievements in 2023, citing partnerships with several global banks. Looking forward to 2024, he expresses confidence in the continued momentum of adoption rates within the industry. I find Ripple's 7 predictions for the year 2024 to be a mixture of foresight and strategic positioning. Ripple's expectation for the end of the SEC lawsuit represents a watershed moment that could signal the end of one of the industry's most notable legal dramas. Describing the lawsuit as misguided is a bold stance, one that implies a strong belief in the legitimacy of Ripple's operations and the broader utility of its token, suggesting a near end to a prolonged period of uncertainty that has weighed heavily on Ripple and the industry at large. The prediction of judges acting as a last line of defense against SEC overreach is a commentary on the checks and balances inherent within the U.S. legal system. It's a nod to the judiciary's role as the arbiter of fairness in the tug-of-war between innovation and regulation. The notion of a Supreme Court showdown paints a picture of a climactic battle, where the final move is yet to be played. On the legislative front, the forecasted congressional gridlock on crypto regulation is not unexpected. It reflects the often slow and contentious process of policymaking, where agreement in theory is far easier than in practice. This is like agreeing on the need for a diet but balking at the choice between keto, vegan, or paleo. The devil is in the details. Adrian Treccani's predictions signal an independent of the crypto industry, suggesting it has evolved past the need for traditional institutional validation. This could be likened to a young startup maturing into a self-reliant enterprise that no longer needs the nurturing environment of an incubator. The proactive interest of global banks and industry giants in digital asset solutions marks a shift in power dynamics, similar to how streaming services changed the way media giants approach content distribution. Treccani's emphasis on the necessity of compliance and security in the experimentation with tokenized assets is a prudent reminder of the delicate balance between innovation and regulation. It's akin to sailing in uncharted waters with a map that is being drawn in real time. Navigational skill is paramount. Lastly, the mention of Ripple's partnerships and the expected adoption rates suggests a bullish outlook for the industry. It's a vision of the crypto ecosystem not just surviving but thriving, propelled by its own merits and the recognition of its value proposition by traditional financial sectors. In summary, Ripple's predictions portray an industry at an inflection point, one that may soon see the resolution of long-standing challenges and the realization of its potential for mainstream acceptance and integration. The overarching theme is one of cautious optimism, tempered with a clear-eyed view of the obstacles that remain. To the next article. Ripple president tips how crypto can change consumer behavior in 2024. Ripple president Monica Long has shared her take on how crypto and blockchain technology will change commerce and consumer behavior in 2024 and beyond. Monica Long featured in the New York Times' special series on how macroeconomic factors can impact consumer behaviors in the coming years. As an advocate of blockchain, Monica posits that the global economy is changing in the financial world, as current infrastructure cannot power a dynamic marketplace. Monica Long on crypto takeover. To solidify her thesis, the Ripple president pointed out the ongoing cryptoization of many developing economies. With macroeconomic instability and high inflation ravaging many developing countries, some citizens in countries like Nigeria, Zimbabwe, and Argentina have had to embrace cryptocurrencies in place of their weakening fiat currencies. Monica highlighted how these crypto and stablecoins are helping to power savings and retail purchases, a trend that shows how the fast-evolving digital world cannot rely on the slow settlement and high-cost infrastructures that most financial institutions are still using to date. The Ripple executive said that blockchain technology and crypto have the tendency to make the financial ecosystem internet native. This feature will not just be accessible to everyone, it will be cheaper compared to existing alternatives. With commerce cited as one of the key industries that will benefit from the ongoing crypto takeover, Monica Long said the financial landscape, dominated by a few megabanks, can no longer serve the needs of a digital-first world. Ripple Labs piloting the move. With different innovative solutions ranging from RippleNet to ODL, Ripple is bringing seamless payments that can truly power the ongoing financial revolution. The company is inking the right partnerships to achieve this goal. Besides its retail and consumer leaning, Ripple is also aligning its focus for the future with its role in helping some partner countries in their CBDC pursuit. Monica Long's perspective on the transformative potential of cryptocurrency and blockchain for consumer behavior in 2024 aligns with broader observations I've noted before. Her remarks underscore a pivotal trend that could redefine the financial landscape: the cryptoization of developing economies. This term encapsulates the burgeoning reliance on digital currencies in nations where traditional financial systems falter, often marred by inflation or instability. It's akin to passengers on sinking ship running to lifeboats, in this case crypto and stablecoins, to preserve their livelihoods. Long's highlighting of the use of cryptocurrencies in retail and savings in places like Nigeria, Zimbabwe, and Argentina is a testament to the adaptability and ingenuity of consumers facing fiscal adversity. It showcases a grassroots revolution where the bottom-up adoption of crypto solutions paints a picture of a decentralized financial system, not unlike the Internet's impact on information dissemination. The Ripple president's vision of an Internet-native financial ecosystem echoes the sentiment that has long been brewing in the crypto community. This vision suggests a democratization of financial services, where access and affordability are no longer the privileges of a select few, but the norm for all. It's a move away from the walled gardens of megabanks towards a more inclusive and open financial environment. This isn't just evolution, it's a renaissance, where the digital world's speed and efficiency outpace the sluggish and costly infrastructure of traditional finance. Ripple's role in this shift, as Long indicates, is both practical and strategic. With RippleNet and ODL, Ripple isn't just theorizing about a new financial paradigm, they're actively building it. It's a bit like being both the architect and the construction crew for a new digital financial district. Their involvement in aiding countries to develop CBDCs is particularly noteworthy. It's not merely a business move, it's a strategic play that positions them at the heart of a governmental pivot towards digital currency adoption. This focus on practical applications and strategic partnerships underscores a critical factor in the broader acceptance and integration of crypto: utility. As the industry matures, it's becoming increasingly clear that long-term success hinges on cryptocurrency's ability to offer tangible benefits in the real world. This means not just serving as an investment vehicle or a speculative asset, but as a cornerstone of a new financial infrastructure that's equitable, efficient, and adapted to a digital-first future. It all smells like utopia, doesn't it? I treat such predictions with a degree of skepticism, but I don't deny the possibility. Most likely not everything will be so simple and rosy, but if it happens, it will be great. Perhaps next year will bring many surprises. Now let's take a look at what's happening in the market. Alright, let's look at what we have here with Bitcoin. It tested the support level from the last video 4 times, but only candlestick shadows remain below it. After that, it tried to break the lower imbalance boundary 3 times. On the 4th time, it did enter it, but it couldn't get above 42,800, and went down again to test the lower boundary. It can go lower to the support level, consolidate there on volumes, and try to go to test the upper boundary of imbalance, or it will break through it and go down to 40,000 again. It is not clear yet, more likely the second option, because the attempts to go up now look a bit weak. Domination is going up and has gone above 53%. Bitcoin is falling, domination is rising. Altcoins in such a case usually fall with terrible force. It's not very noticeable yet, but over the weekend we may see strong downward moves. Now XRP, hourly time frame, here we have 4 rising lows with a lot of liquidity behind them. The price is reaching for it, and considering that Bitcoin's view is now directed downwards, we will most likely go to take it from there, all the way down to the 0.5777 level. Here again, we have to wait for Bitcoin's reaction. I'll give an update tomorrow. Be careful with longs, it's better to wait now. Don't jump in on the highs, and only then will everything work out perfectly. Today we talked about crypto predictions for 2024 from people in high positions at Ripple. Do you think they will come true next year or not? Share your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next videos.